Personally, I think it was the weakest of the 5 seasons. I think I get caught up on volume 2 and then the finale, it didn't hit home for me. I think it had its really good moments. I think Will getting powers was great. I think Derek absolutely carried. It wasn't awful. I will say though, I kind of have a similar feeling of what you may have felt with Game of Thrones.
Oh, really? Okay.
I almost feel it, dude, you know?
Okay. I can't solve that for you. Like,
No,
I
I know.
take that away.
How did you get through it, Milo?
I just accepted that I'm probably going to be disappointed by any show. So
Took away your
jaded.
will.
Yeah.
Took away your hope.
Yeah, I don't have much hope anymore
Yeah.
for shows. So I'm pleasantly surprised when Stranger Things wasn't terrible.
It's kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
Like, objectively, Lord of the Rings is better, but I prefer Pirates of the Caribbean.
Fair.
I think objectively, season 1 is better, but I just like season 3.
I accept you, you know. You know I accept you.
I just want to make sure that we're still family.
Your many flaws.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, Milo, save it for later.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Campfire Council podcast. Join us on the council. We have myself, Luke. We got Brandon back. We have Emilio and Joey. What is going on, everyone?
I got some eggnog.
I got some eggnog.
Overrated.
We all have some eggnog.
Not a sponsor, but
Overrated.
it is what it is.
It is very good.
Yeah,
It's
It's
the best,
so
dude.
good.
Hands
Is it the
down.
best? Is it the best? All right,
Also,
there
I'll
we go.
say it with the chocolate milk too. I think it's next to Fairlife.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Where do you get it from normally?
Sendix.
Yep.
Yeah, because you can't find it at Pick and Save or Metro.
But true.
But yeah,
Well, today is a treat. We have a special episode. We are going to be talking everything Stranger Things today. So,
Should we do a spoiler thing?
yeah, if you have not seen season 5, everything's going to be spoiled. So now's your only chance. There's no going back. But we're going to be talking everything Stranger Things. We just went and saw the season and show finale last night in theater, or
2 nights
New Year's
ago.
Eve, 2 nights ago, New Year's Eve night in theater, and it was a blast. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a full theater. It was packed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm really happy we got to experience that in theater.
Dude,
And-
the
It was nice.
line for the food was absurd. It was like at the entrance of the theater. It was
because
crazy.
with a ticket of $20, you get a food voucher for $20. So yeah, I got there. I was looking at the line. I was like, he was almost reaching past the gates that you enter through. I was like, there's no shot.
So the three of us, Wes and Jeremy, waited after then like 30 minutes to get some burgers and pizza.
How was it?
I enjoyed it. It was good. I
I don't think it's bad. The pizza's pretty good from Zafiro's.
I think it was mid, and then the wings, dude. Did anyone get the wings?
No.
Dude, they almost tasted undercooked.
Oh.
I don't know. It was a little strange.
You
Had
think
like
it's sick or
5
anything?
little wings.
Yeah, like little nuggets I paid $13 for. Well, I was on my voucher.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well, let's get into it. What was the first thing you had on the agenda, Mr. Brandon?
just like an overall thoughts on how you think the season ended. We can get into like the specific volumes later.
Okay.
But just like overall thoughts, were you satisfied? Were you not?
with season 5.
Yeah, just in general. And then we can kind of break it down by volume to get more specific.
I mean, I think overall, I was satisfied. I think there's definitely some things that weren't my favorite in the 5th season, but overall, the show or this season, the music was great. There was action. There was a lot of emotion going on, and it wrapped up the story really nicely. So I think I was still happy with the season.
Yeah, I mean, my answer is pretty similar to that, kind of piggybacking off of Luke. It's like there wasn't too much in the new volume that I didn't like. There was like a few blurbs here and there where it was like, I don't know why they did that, or they didn't really like close it up the way that I thought they were going to. But overall, as a show in general, like just seeing the character progression was great. So really no complaints. Just like I think this last season was kind of like hit or miss. It was just like there was like a good thing would happen, and then it was like, I don't know about that, and it was just kind of like back and forth. But overall, I think that the way they finished the show was good.
And a little side note, I absolutely love Stranger Things. I watch a lot of videos on it.
Yeah, and I receive all of the videos that he watches on Instagram.
I think, well, actually, I'll let you guys give your thoughts and I can get into it later. But
I'm just happy to finally have the experience of being on Luke and Joey's side.
Yeah, that was so nice.
welcome
I'm always like
The
the guy.
water
I'm
is
always
fine.
the naysayer. I'm always the one that's like,
That's so
I
true.
was disappointed. it didn't have this, or it wasn't that good. I always feel like I'm the critic and I feel bad about it, but I can't help but be a critic when I don't like something.
Right.
But I was okay with it. I liked the ending a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel very disappointed. Even in the 3 episodes before the ending, I didn't feel that disappointed. But I had different expectations than other people. So
Sure.
That's good. That's good.
all right.
What about you?
Let's hear it, Brandon.
I have a lot of. We'll get into it with the
Oh,
volumes,
boy.
but yeah, I would say that I'm pretty critical towards especially volume 2.
Yeah.
I think the finale. Yeah, I think it wrapped everything up like at the end nicely. We can kind of get into that, but I was left a little bit unsatisfied. But
Really?
yeah, I will say.
Is it because like there's a few holes, things didn't get like
Yeah, I
wrapped
mean,
up?
there are little things that I'm not gonna critique, like Lucas kicking a Demogorgon and it flies like 4 yards back and then is like scared. I'm not gonna criticize something like that. It's just like he's got plot armor. I'm here to accept that. Other things like the wormhole, like when it first opened up and it's like sucking everything
How did it close up?
except for Elle and the gang, and then it doesn't like how did it close
true.
up? And then the ball like stabilizes. So I'm not gonna critique stuff like that, but more like core plot issues that I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Can I just say something about the Demogorgons, like Lucas kicking them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a power scaling
Is this
thing?
the wrong time to go into that?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I know it's a power
Get
scaling.
into it.
I'm okay with that
But-
because it's consistent with the world. My critique of the Demogorgons in general is
I already know.
the
Yeah.
rules that they've set up.
It doesn't
Because
make
for
sense.
some reason, melee weapons do like 100x damage to
Like the
Demogorgons.
sword in season
Guns
4.
don't do anything. Are we not supposed to say guns within like the first 5 minutes of a video or something like
I don't
that?
think it
Just
matters.
say weapons.
All right.
Yeah.
The
We'll
Projectile
all
weapon.
lower our weapon
boomsticks don't do any damage
We're
to Demogorgons.
Yeah, it's a power
But
scaling thing. You knew it
A
was gonna come
bat,
to it.
a bat will do plenty of damage. A sword, you can like one shot a Demogorgon with a sword.
Yeah.
Doesn't Hopper like behead
Yeah.
one
It
Yeah.
in
there-
Russia?
with that, it was
Yeah.
like kind of fried already, and I think the sword was supposed to be like heated, even though Hopper grabbed it with his bare hands. It's like little things like that, whatever. Season 4, dude, though. That was
I will say though, it adds action because it wouldn't just imagine you
Yeah,
have
imagine if the military
50,
could shred
50
apart a
soldiers and then
Demogorgon.
they just absolutely destroy
Well,
5 Demogorgons in 2 seconds.
here's my thing. Then maybe the show should have had more Demogorgons. Like it should have been like waves of them. If if we
I-
allow the bullets to
I agree
kill
with you
them,
on this,
then there
okay.
should be more waves of
If
Demogorgons.
I was writing it, this is what I would do.
Okay.
Either human weapons don't do any damage to them or they do some damage. Okay. So like if a melee weapon does damage to a Demogorgon, a really powerful kinetic weapon like a gun should do some damage to a Demogorgon as well. Or you have to like give it some reason why melee weapons do damage and guns don't. How I would have set it up is melee weapons don't do much damage. Okay. Guns don't do much damage, but if you shoot them enough, it will eventually kill one. And then they have like a specific weakness, which is fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
I just don't like the idea that you can get hit by multiple 50 cal rounds,
Yes.
and it does nothing.
No,
It
absolutely
just might
nothing.
slow you for a few seconds, but then getting hit by a bat will like do serious damage. That doesn't. A 50 cal round probably has 100 times the energy of a bat hit.
Right.
I'm just spitballing.
You
I don't
forget,
know
though,
what
that
the.
Steve has major plot armor.
Right.
That
No,
goes
but-
far in fiction.
But that's breaking
No,
the
I'm
fourth
joking.
wall. I
I'm
want to
joking.
know what the rules are within the wall.
Sure.
No, I agree with you. I like that they're very, very tough to kill, but they're still killable.
Yes.
I agree with that. I
Yeah.
like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think when you said if they would have had more Demogorgons, it would have been cool, but it doesn't make them as scary
Yeah.
because it
Yeah,
shows
it
how
does.
powerful one on itself is.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And then it also like if certain weapons were used and it could damage the Demogorgons a lot, then you can't have it gives more power to the kids because they obviously started when they were like
Yeah.
10, 12 years old. When they have like the wrist rocket, Lucas has a wrist rocket with like the slingshot, and Steve has his bat with the nails in it.
Yeah.
Like those are cool scenes. I like those. So I'm okay with it. I know it could be more realistic, but it adds more like action to it.
Yeah.
It just makes it more exciting.
And at least the world is consistent with the rules that they've set up. Guns don't do anything, but melee weapons do something. So if
Consistent.
I'm cool with consistency over the rules making sense.
at least fire
basically.
does a lot of damage every time.
Yeah.
So kind of transitioning into volume 1, season 4, beautiful season. It ends with like a doomsday cliffhanger. What did you guys think of them starting season 5? It's all patched up. Kids are sledding on it. It just was like, what were you? Did you that bug you guys at all?
I didn't think much of it, to be honest, because like, yeah, what else were they supposed to do? I mean, they put those giant metal sheets down over the cracks, like to make sure that nobody falls in there. That's kind of like what maybe a real world short term thing back then they would have done. So I was fine with it. I didn't really think anything of it too much.
I just think it kind of killed the momentum that they were going for. You know, I just feel like season 4, like they're standing there, they're watching the smoke. There's like red lightning, which suggests that the Upside Down is like bleeding into the real world. And then like season 5 starts and it was just kind of like, actually we're going to pull it back here. We're just going to like totally patch this up. Military's here and everything's under control.
Yeah, I'm with Joey. I didn't really think of it. Does it make some internal sense that they were able to patch it up and it didn't go further because Vecna is banished to the abyss? Like he's no longer in. Yeah. He no longer has direct access.
He might have more time.
Okay.
To like, yeah. Because season 4 ends, he's pretty wounded and he has to run.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's, and this is not like a huge critique. Like I am fine. I understand that, you know, it wasn't something where it was like they could just start pouring in Demogorgons or whatever, because then they wouldn't be prepared.
Do you think it would start off too intense though for the season?
That's what I'm saying. I think if we did, I don't know how they could have written it in, but that is just like a little critique. It's not a big deal to me. I think volume 1, I have very few critiques of. I think that it just kind of killed the momentum that they were going for. It just kind of felt like I said, like they're just patching up what they were setting up for. Because really nothing ever came of that. You know, like it was like, oh, you know, there's a big gate in the ground now. And there was the one scene when the Demogorgons are like kind of popping out of it. Mm-hmm. But besides that, like nothing, I can't remember anything else that really came of the gate opening. Yeah. You know, it's like Vecna succeeded technically in season 4 and then nothing.
I will say though, I mean, it allowed for the military to come in and set up like a new plot line, which I kind of liked because
I'll give you that.
I mean, as we know, Vecna's entrance.
Yeah, dude.
Like that was cool. That was sick. And it was inspired by the Darth Vader hallway entrance. Which is really cool to think about. Like the red in the background, just like the power scale and him just the cool thing was there was no reason for him to enter. He's just like, hey, I'm here and I have upgraded, my body looks better.
Is that when he murks everybody?
It looks a lot more
he
scary.
got rid of that beer belly.
Yeah. Kind of wanted to like
weird.
His physique design was much better. He kind of just wanted to like emote on Will. He's like, by the way, I'm winning.
See ya, dog.
Yeah. I also liked Max in Camazotz. I knew she was going to come back. I knew she was going to be in like the mental side of things. I didn't know how, but I think that her introduction was pretty cool when Holly's running and then it's like her stepping. I thought
her
that was
boot.
pretty cool. I like that. I like that.
So you were asking about your thoughts. Do you want to break down volume 1 and 2 and the finale quick, or what did you want to get into?
Yeah, we can kind of move on from volume 1. Again, not a whole lot of critiques. Will's power at the end.
Dude,
or was that volume 2?
End of volume 1.
Oh,
that was really cool.
That
was in a volume.
I will say, I don't always like a lot of change in show. I like it when shows. What I appreciated about the first 4 seasons of Stranger Things, it was pretty consistent with like what they were doing, the feel of it, and with the shot that they had when Vecna entered was really sick. Like that single shot when the Demogorgons were throwing around the soldiers and everything.
Yeah. And they're running around. Yeah, that was very well done.
When they were getting shot with 50 kill bullets. And not a
Luke
single
and I were like,
problem.
we love this. Mila's like, oh my God.
It doesn't make sense, but
no, it was
but it's
that like ruined it. That ruined that scene for me, kind of.
Did it?
Yeah, I couldn't really feel the like.
That's just
the
so
will
you though.
part.
That's so
Yeah,
you to be
because
like,
I'm
oh,
like-
those 50 cal bolts are
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like, dude,
you
sick.
you can almost imagine like Milo like almost zoning out the will part.
Yeah.
'Cause
Right,
he's
it's
like,
like,
he's
huh?
like thinking.
I was
You know, he's
mentally still there. I
he's
was
like
still at the
biting
50
the side
cal
of his
part.
cheek. He's like, he's like,
That always happens when I think hard.
yeah.
No, that was I
But
didn't really
you,
see that.
You think that it was consistent that, or you thought it was good that Will got powers? 'Cause
Yeah.
we were kind of talking about that. He's always been connected. With the
Yeah,
upside
no,
down, with the hive mind.
there was nothing wrong with that, and I like that his powers have limits. He's
Yeah.
not
Yep.
able to just like
Yeah.
one shot Vecna.
Right.
You know,
right.
he has limits, and he can only use it sometimes, and Vecna can kind of like take over when he wants.
Right.
So Will has to be sneaky about it.
Mhm.
I like that.
Yeah.
I thought they did it really well.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that like the whole
Yeah.
thing of the second volume, right? Where he was like trying to use that power where he could like tap into Vecna, but he didn't necessarily know how.
He has to be close to the hive mind,
Oh, yeah,
which is
sure.
either like a Demogorgon or Vecna.
Is that when they torched it with the, like
Yeah,
and then they turn on the antenna
yeah,
or whatever?
They
The-
turned on the.
Repill. I need a repill.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I think Will deserved it for everything that he went through.
Yes, absolutely.
With all that, at least he got something good from it.
True.
Yeah, no, I think it was really consistent that he doesn't really have telekinesis. He just has access to the hive mind, right?
Well, he's tapping into
Because I was
Vecna's
like,
power.
there was a scene when he stops the Demogorgon and it's floating, but I just kind of chalked it up to like the mind flare, like dust or whatever, is like in the Demogorgons. So like maybe he was kind of like lifting them up using.
Well,
it
I
or
don't
something.
really have a problem with him having some telekinesis because that's what Vecna has.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's tapping into Vecna's powers.
Yeah.
So if he had,
Yeah,
he's
I think
able
it's
to
fine.
use that
I think it
in
was
a
just cool
limited
that
way.
it was like a different
yeah.
power than L.
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you guys think? Okay, Kali, if I lick this, are we gonna be okay? We're all
Do
gonna
it.
be friends still. Okay.
Go for it.
Now, Kali, I want to get into this because I feel like there was so much. It was like a crazy reveal. Like I for sure thought that it was gonna be Vecna when they were opening that door. And when they finally brought 8 back, like I was like, oh dude, this is the redemption. Cause that I think we all agree
We
that
hated
one
her at first.
episode,
Yeah.
dude. That one episode in season 2 was like it's the lowest rated, or it was the lowest rated until this most recent season. But
Yeah.
it's the lowest, the Lost Sister.
Yeah.
Nobody liked that episode.
I was a little upset when I saw her in there though, because I thought it was gonna be Vecna, and I was like, oh no, it's just her again.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh, you
at
didn't
first
like
I was
that.
like, oh, this is stupid. But then
Mm.
as it progressed, you know, I was like,
I
oh,
thought the
she's
team
gonna
up was
help.
kind of cool.
Yeah,
it shows
for sure.
because it shows how powerful Vecna is, and everyone. We'll get into like the finale, but you have to remember how many people were teaming up to fight Henry, to fight Vecna,
No, I like that part for sure.
and she for sure helped.
right away, it was like, oh,
Yeah.
great, she's back.
I'm like reverse. Like when I
Oh.
first saw her, I was like, dude, this is
Snip, snap.
I'm thinking they got Will, they got L, now they got Kali. I'm like, dude, this is gonna be like the big 3 against Thanos, like the big 3 Avengers against
That's
Thanos.
kind of what I
like,
was thinking it was
this
gonna
is
be.
gonna be sick. And then as it progressed, I immediately began to hate her because I'm
Yeah.
like, she's up to something. She's on
Right,
something.
even
She's
Hop hated
fishy.
her.
She wasn't though. She wasn't. She
Yeah.
ended up turning out to
I mean,
be
she
helping
was,
out.
but then she kind of changed her mind with the power of
Okay.
I will say though, she had the right idea.
yeah.
I don't think she was trying to do it selfishly. I think she was like, "L,
Yeah, it's fair.
if
She'd
if
been
you
there.
want people to be safe and you want this
Yeah.
truly be over, we have to end it with the upside down together."
Potentially she'd been there for like years with her blood being
Yeah.
sucked in, taken from her. So I get it. I
What-
get why she.
What
wants
was
to just
the
end it.
the ending to the volume 4? I don't remember.
Volume 2.
volume 2 or volume 1?
Or yeah, 2. I mean, because
Volume
we did
2
one already. No, we did
All the
no,
kids
we're
at
on
the
2.
table with Henry and their heads snap back and their eyes
Oh,
roll
that's
back.
right. Yeah.
Because he's bringing down Dimension X
Right.
into the upside down,
Yeah.
which is then going to come into Earth.
Yeah.
Also, absolutely love Derek as a character. Suck,
Oh my
suck,
goodness, dude.
suck a fat one, suck my fat one, whatever it was.
Dude.
So funny. Like the timing of it was always perfect too. Like him flipping off. I know it's the finale, but him flipping off Vecna was just awesome.
Yeah.
Everyone
Who
in
gave
the
you this
crowd
map?
was like clapping.
Your mom.
Yeah, dude, that was the funniest.
I was
scene in
like,
the
this
whole
is my
series.
guy. Like
Yeah,
I was
dude.
waiting for a character like that, and they just like
Did
they
you guys,
nailed it
Did
with
you guys
him.
see him on posters before the show came out?
No,
Because I was seeing him. I was like, who is this kid? He's got like a
Delightful
striped
Derek.
shirt.
He
I was
never
like,
changes his clothes. He has the same outfit
the
on
same
Yeah, he's
the
cute,
entire
dude.
season.
he's
He's a
such
little
cute
cutie.
guy. But his intro is so funny when his sister goes in his room. He's like,
Yep.
oh, it smells. He's like, that's because I farted. Like he's just like he's so direct
Yes.
with it. Mom can suck a fat one.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
just
it's
like, oh my
so
god, dude.
funny.
I fell in love with his character. Right
He,
away.
I
Yeah.
saw like an interview of the actual actor, the kid. He's like, they make me say some bad words or something
Yeah,
along
yeah,
those
yeah.
eyes. Like he's like this
Fallon.
innocent little
Yeah.
kid. He's gotta say.
You could tell he loves doing it though.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
because like he said, he grew up watching Stranger Things, and for him to be on
Yeah.
that season,
They did a good job with him because I was nervous about his character. I was like, is this going to be like one of those characters
Like
that's
cringe.
annoying me the entire time?
Yeah.
oh,
Right.
yeah,
And I
no.
thought they did a good job with bringing in a new character that brought a lot of laughter to
Yeah.
the show. And just like his face, even in the end when he's like smirking at Mike and stuff, and he hugs Steve
Yeah.
at the end when he saves him. Like,
So funny. Yeah, volume 2, I think was just. I think it was awful. I honestly do think it was
Yeah.
awful. I think it had.
What was awful about it?
It felt like there was a lot happening, but nothing that was contributing to the plot. So
Okay.
we have the scene where Will. I liked the Okay, I will say I liked the Demogorgon scene when they're like Frankenstein. They Frankenstein the Demogorgon. I think
Yeah.
that was pretty cool because.
tap
We've-
into them.
Yeah, we've always seen that
mind.
heating it up kind of like activates it, like with Billy. I think that was a good way to bring that back. But then there was no sense of urgency to me. Like, I have no problem with, the scene where Will sits down and like tells everybody his true feelings, but I just feel like it wasn't the right timing. It's like the world is ending and like, let's sit down and like, why is the whole cast there for this like special moment for him? Like, I don't know. And then when Max and Holly are like trying to escape Camazotz,
Yeah.
and then they're like, you know what? We've probably all seen that one meme of them sitting down like starting a podcast or something.
Oh,
Like
and-
there was just
in the
there were
cave.
just scenes that I was like,
no, before they get
like
out
these
of
could be more
Camazotz.
appropriate for other times.
Yeah.
I just think that like the world is ending. Like they just didn't do a great job of like holding tension and like like urgency. I think that's what I want in a show. Like the scene after Will taps into the hive mind and he's like Vecna's choking Max, and then all of a sudden he's like being taken over. And then Will, his acting for this was incredible when he's like, you have to run. Like it was so scary. But then they just kind of like ran away and then Vecna was just kind of like left behind. I don't know. I didn't
Well, he
really
did have a
feel
broken leg,
So like the
it,
pacing,
but he healed it.
kind of.
what I'm
kind of
getting
like-
from you is they should have made it more intense so that you
Yes,
felt
yes.
urgency.
Mhm.
I think that's valid. I think that I've always felt that they have weird conversations and arguments when
Yeah.
there's intense stuff going on. Like
It
like
is a
throughout
theme.
the show,
Yes.
they're always like arguing or something
Yeah.
while they're like working on the plot.
It's almost like the
So I
comedic
was-
relief.
I
in a
was
way.
They're,
I didn't feel disappointed by that because
Yeah.
that just seems like that's what Stranger Things is.
Yeah.
But
do-
I didn't feel that way about
yeah.
part 2, but I understand it.
Yeah. I feel like the main characters were kind of sidelined up until that point too. Like Elle and Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like nothing was really happening with them. And like Hopper, up until the third part, I think they kind of shined a little bit more, but I don't know. I just felt like they kind of sidelined your main characters. And yeah, I don't know, like Mike and Elle's relationship, it was just kind of like, it's there, but it didn't really feel like as connected as they once
Yeah.
did,
Okay.
I just didn't feel.
Do you feel like there should be it should feel different though from the first 4 seasons because this is the last season and it's like the whole entire season's intense.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone's on edge.
Yeah, I guess so. I think, I don't know. I just think that when you have main characters, like you shouldn't sideline them as much. I think it's fine to
Yeah.
introduce new characters like Derek, like putting new characters in there or putting a highlight on Will. I like that. But I think they just put them to the side a little.
I think
too
it's
much.
tough though because you start off with season 1 with like the core Mike, Will, Dustin, Lucas, and then you have like Joyce and Hopper, Jonathan and Nancy.
Yeah.
And then you introduce Steve. Steve was
Steve-
actually supposed to die in season 1
Oh, really?
and the Duffer brothers absolutely loved him and that's why
Yeah.
they kept him.
Okay.
So he was scheduled to be killed, I think, season 1. So you introduce a new character, then you introduce like Robin, you introduce Erica, you introduce Mr. Clark, you introduce Murray, all these characters that are actually really funny and good characters, and now all the fans are loving them throughout the seasons. And now it's like I feel like it's kind of hard to focus in on like, because everyone earned their spot, and they kind of want to give everyone a chance in the final season, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think it was appropriate amount of the other side characters like Murray and Mr. Clark, especially. I love that character. But
What do you call them? Schnookums?
that's what his lady friend was calling them, schmookums.
Yeah.
and I
That's
so
good.
at first I wasn't a huge fan of Dimension X, and then the Upside Down kind of being the halfway point. Like I thought the whole time that like the Upside Down was like the final boss or whatever. Like that's the place. But I slowly, as it went on, I was like, okay, I think this is fine. I have not studied wormholes extensively, but I've never heard of a wormhole being made of like physical matter, like flesh.
Yeah.
You know? And then the exotic particles at the, like, I just, like, why was the building melting?
Who's gooping?
Sci-fi.
Why was it gooping? I don't understand.
Sci-fi.
Not good goop,
I
though.
just-
It was terrible.
Like, I thought it was melting, but then they're like splashing around in it. I'm like, oh, so it's not hot. And then it just stopped. And I was like, so did it stabilize itself or like, I don't know. I just,
Again, that was the thing that was not even on my radar.
Really?
Yeah, I'd never even once
because like when
thought about
Holly's
the goop.
falling, all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait, the ball is stabilized now. The wormhole must have patched up somehow. I don't know.
I think I'm so stuck on the 50 cal part. I just accept everything else in the show.
Yeah, maybe.
I think
But I liked Steve and Dustin's kind of tension and then their like resolve. I think that was
the
pretty
makeup,
good.
yeah.
It was like they needed to have that moment because
Mm-hmm.
at first I was like, why is Dustin so sassy this season? Like it's kind of annoying. But then I was like, okay, like he's just holding in some
with
feelings.
with
Yeah.
Eddie dying.
Mhm.
I will say for me personally, I think when you talked about keeping it intense, I think I have to remind myself that the show is mainly sci-fi with like a hint of horror. And I think they really emphasized that on season 4 with Vecna.
Yeah.
They like upped it a notch. But the first 3 seasons are like, it's a lot of just adventure and fun, and it's creepy. You have like the creepiness of the Upside Down, the Demogorgons, them attacking, killing people, but it's not like horror necessarily.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Then you get to season 4, you introduce Vecna, and it's like, oh snap, he's snapping bones,
Yeah.
like literally killing
Possessing
people.
yeah.
But I have to remind myself, like, it's also just like, it's supposed to be a kid show too. Like the main characters are kids. And I think that's why I'm okay with it not having to be super realistic all the time, or it doesn't have to be intense the entire time. That's why I appreciate the comedy. So
Yeah.
that's why I kind of have like the lenience, and I just like,
Mhm.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with there being some silliness or like it has to be tension all the time. I just compare it to previous seasons and I just feel like there was always something adding to the plot and like building up tension. Like in season 3, slowly Billy is like infiltrating Hawkins. He's gathering like an army to like pop and create the mind flare. Like there's always like something, you know, like that tension of like, oh, it's disturbing. Like there's something else going on. But
Yeah.
when they kind of slow down the plot to kind of do some certain things, I'm like, we probably could have set this aside for like earlier. you know?
I agree. I will say though, the beginning of volume two with Max coming back into her actual body.
Yeah,
I love
that was
that
a nice
scene.
scene. Lucas,
How frustrating was that though when she was in the Upside Down and she was not running? I saw videos of people where
that's
like
what I'm saying. Yeah.
everyone was screaming at her like run, like go to the
Yeah,
go to
that's
the
what I'm saying.
memory.
That's
or,
kind
like,
of the moment that I'm like,
dude.
they kind of cut the tension a little bit.
Right,
Like, you
because then
gotta-
her
you
and
gotta
Holly
move.
were just like talking and
Yeah.
they're like discussing and like
Mhm.
when you could just go run through that little
Well,
portal thing.
It would be hilarious. I mean, Max realized she's like, oh, Holly can't come in here. She's screwed. So she would have just left Holly, and she would have had no idea how to get out.
That's true.
So I think they should have had that conversation earlier
See ya.
before
Right,
Vecna
yeah,
attacked
before
them,
that.
and then go into it. And Will kind of helps out a little bit, but then Vecna's chasing them, and then
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden Max is like recalls it. She's like, "Remember, Holly, like be brave, whatever." Like they've already had that conversation, and then her portal opens up, and then they get.
Yeah,
both
now
get
that you
through.
say that,
know what I'm
I
saying?
can think of
why
like
not, why
spots
do you have
where
to
they
stop it right
Yeah.
there. So that's just a
That's
little critique.
yeah. I think that's where the where Will came out. It seemed like it was like this huge
Yeah.
roller coaster up, and then it just kind of like the tension was gone, and it just
Yeah.
wasn't quite there. Also, I felt like it was just too long of a scene. Like I felt like they,
oh my gosh,
like him and his mom could have like discussed it, and then like I don't,
or like the main core group. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like his closest friends, like Kali's there,
right?
Murray's
It was kind of weird.
Like Erica's there.
That must have just been like a production thing. They
like,
wanted everybody to like be together.
Yeah.
For like that big moment.
Yeah,
But
I think it's just timing. Again, you could have had the exact same length of a scene, whatever, with all the characters. Move it a little earlier, and that's fine. Like Volume 2 just ended, and they were like, Steve does his little slinky. I love when they use little props to explain things. But Steve explains, he's like, okay, this is what's going to happen, and this is what we're going to do, And then it's like, going into the finale, they weren't even beginning to do that. They were like, all right, like, dude, what I think about is season 4. The scene when, let's see, I think it's this episode
with, like,
before the
They're
finale.
in the RV.
They are, I mean, Separate Ways by Journey is playing. They're slow-mo getting out of the van. They're walking up to the mansion. It's like, this is happening. We're going to do this. They're all getting into place. Dude, the tension was so high. I was so pumped for the finale. That's what I wanted in season 5. I wanted to feel like, dude, when that Separate Ways was playing, man, I was like, oh my goodness. Now we got to wait for the finale.
I will say, do we want to jump into the season finale now?
Yeah, let's do
So
it.
I will say though, I was super hyped that first couple minutes before the intro. I don't know, just because they were in the Upside Down. They're getting out of the van. There's some intense music playing, and I could feel the hype right there. So I thought they did a good job starting off the show, or the last episode.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And let's break this down. So I was super happy with the ending. I was super satisfied. I was smiling. I thought they did a great job with tying a lot of action, a lot of emotion, and I thought they wrapped up the characters' plots pretty well. But we'll break down. I just want to hear you guys' like general thoughts on.
Yeah,
I'll agree with you on most of that. I felt like there were like some side characters that they just like we just didn't hear about, or like
Erica.
what happened with the army and like all of that.
Dr. K, yeah.
It was a lot of holes in the wrap up for that. But like as far as like the core people, I loved how they had each different thing, and they all said that like they all like stuck to they all overcame something in the show, which I thought was great. And like each character had to overcome something, and it looked different for everybody. So I really like that aspect. I thought that was great to see the season, season 1 to season 5, to see that where everyone overcame that big hurdle in their life. And that to me was probably like the best, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like the deeper meaning behind everything that like everyone has something they're going through, and like you can't do it alone. It like, right. Everyone needed to be there at that time. Now I will say, for the ending, everyone needing to be there to destroy the mind flare, that was really weak sauce for me. That just was
Joey,
like,
no,
so bad, dude. You have this like towering creature, and they're like, "Oh, we'll just hit the weak points." Wes and I, we were sitting in the theater, and we like look over at each other. We're like, "What the hell?" We're like, weak points. We're like, as this is happening, we're
like 3 times the size of like that parking lot that movie theater parking lot, dude. It was gigantic. When you saw the little tiny
and
Nancy
they destroyed
running,
it. I mean, I think 11 had a big role in playing with that, because like the mind flare and Vecna were like 2 separate things. They weren't like together anymore. So I understand how they like attacked it, but to me it just didn't make sense how they just completely destroyed this thing. But like if you were to take like the entire U.S. military versus the mind flare, no chance.
Wouldn't have done anything, right?
I got some,
50 cal bullets.
I got some things. Here we go. All right, I got some things really quick.
That was my biggest problem.
I think the GPU 57 would have done something to it.
Yes, it would have, dude.
So okay,
thing's intense.
It was. I can agree with you to a point, but you have to remember from the beginning of the season finale, when Elle, Max, and Kali go into Vecna's mind, Elle and Kali are fighting him already. So they're fighting each other already. And throughout like the episode, they're fighting him. Mm-hmm. So then the Mind Flayer and Vecna are one, as he says. So when Elle just throws this massive boulder at that creature, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was sick.
Right?
Yeah.
And then she just tears open its chest and jumps into him. And then he's fighting.
She was going for the Allspark. That's
all
what
about
she
the
was
All-Star.
doing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So-
go on.
So she's fighting Vecna on the inside.
Yeah.
And yes, with Nancy, Jonathan, Steve, Lucas,
What was
Mike,
Joyce doing?
Dustin,
She had an axe.
She was like, "Yo, this
They-
is crazy."
that reminded me of the stall or the mall. What was it called?
Starcore Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're fighting
They're
that
fighting
smaller
they're
version
throwing
and they're firing the fireworks. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I don't
Much
think.
smaller, by the way. Much smaller.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. The flashback scenes of when they were throwing
like
fire.
A kaiju
They were
from
shooting.
Pacific Rim, dude. It was huge.
It was huge.
They need Gypsy Danger
I know,
versus
right?
that.
Oh my goodness.
But the flashbacks that each of them were having of all the intense moments throughout the season.
That was cool.
That's what it was about.
Yeah, that
'Cause
was cool.
Elle was taking care of business in the inside, fighting Vecna.
Mm.
They were doing the little damage they were with the fire and stuff. It was just supposed to be intense. And then you have to remember Will hops in, and he takes control of Vecna and just rips off his arm. So that's also hurting the
Yeah.
Mind Flayer. So everything that's
Sure.
happening, the Mind Flayer is happening to Vecna.
Yeah.
And then Elle just picks him up and just throws him on a giant tooth.
Yeah, that
That was
thing,
sick.
A little spike tooth thing. Yeah.
now, I think
I thought that scene was
there
cool.
were cool parts about it.
You're
do
a
wanna-
cool part.
I do want to
Yeah,
later
get
on.
'em.
I do want to share kind of my sister and I, Isabella. We were texting, and I want to share with you guys an alternative ending that we think would have been very cool. But sticking with what actually happened, I think the Mind Flayer this whole time was supposed to be the big bad. It's like the Emperor, dude. He's the one manipulating Darth Vader, and like I don't know. It just felt for all this time the Mind Flayer was the one like pulling the strings, and then you really only saw its final form for like 5 minutes, and then it was like gone. And so it just kind of felt like it would be like if you introduced the Emperor only for those like last 5 minutes of the Return of the
True.
Jedi, and then it was like that was it. It just kind of feels like a little bit, I don't know, dry. Or like a little unsatisfying. Like I just wanted to see a little bit more of him.
I can agree, but also we've seen the shadow form of the Mind Flayer throughout the episodes
Yeah,
or the
flesh
seasons, which
one
is
from
cool.
Season 3. Yeah.
Also, my question is, would you rather have that amount of scene time with the Mind Flayer and how well that they wrapped up all the characters' plots, or would you rather have a more dragged out, longer battle, and then you really rush all the plot lines at the end of wrapping them up?
I think I can have both. If we're talking hypotheticals, I would say let's make this like a 2.5 hour film or something, and just like extend the fight a little bit more.
12 and a half hours.
Yeah. 12 and a half. Did I say 12 and a half?
You said 2.
Oh,
I
okay.
just said 12 and a half.
Yeah. We need more. We need more. No, I think if you just extended the fight a little bit more, I think it would have been fine.
I think an interesting take that I just thought of is like if maybe the Mind Flayer somehow got in between like Earth and X, like maybe getting the military involved to distract, to add to that battle, so that the Mind Flayer could kind of close off those plot holes of like what happened to what's her name?
K.
Yeah, Dr.
Sarah
K,
Connor.
and then like the rest of them, because then the Mind Flayer could have taken them all out, and then they could have killed the Mind Flayer on Earth.
True.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Those are my critiques. I think I absolutely loved the way they wrapped everything up. I think the last like 30,
really
40
good.
minutes, perfect. Joyce, Hopper getting married. I loved it. I think it was a little confusing how Max graduated after being in a coma for like nearly 2 years, but whatever.
Whatever.
Maybe she's really smart, took some extra credit. I don't know, whatever. Like little things like that I'm not going to tweak, but the way it ended, dude, was just very well done. They're playing D&D. It's exactly how it started.
Yes.
And then you see the next generation. I thought that was just very well done. It was like, yes. Also, Joyce had to be the to decapitate
oh,
Vecna.
totally, dude. She
had to
needed
be the one.
revenge.
Wham.
It was perfect.
She's practically useless because like she doesn't
Yeah,
have.
up until that point.
Yes.
But she got that
No
axe.
offense to her at all, but like as
Yeah.
a character, like she was kind of useless. I mean, not in the beginning seasons of like figuring out where Will was.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she was
But
super
later on,
useful
she got
there.
sidelined,
Yeah.
But then they kind of just pushed her off to the side because there's not much more she could have done to like contribute. But her getting
Oh,
the
dude.
revenge of like the mind flare taking her son, and then she's like, yeah, scoot aside. She just takes that axe, and
Yes,
like
dude.
each hit was like what, a
Yes.
flashback, right?
Flashback, dude.
That was
the
cool.
first one is her finding Will in the Upside Down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude! I was like, that was the only part that I really was like clapping for. Our theater clapped like a lot.
Several times.
It was weird. Like
Several
they
times.
clapped.
Very violent
What?
They're
crowd.
very strange.
Stranger
Yeah,
Things,
they clapped
Stranger People.
at the scene when Elle like turns the gun on that one guy and he like.
That
I
was
start-
violent people.
that was
Yeah, I was
very
like-
violent.
Everyone's just like, yeah.
We're
yeah.
like,
Oh, I don't think we can
yo.
say that, by the way. Oops.
Oh,
Well,
he,
that
he unalived himself.
Yeah.
unalived
Yes,
use
himself.
that.
When Elle
boom.
took the gun, the weapon, the high velocity weapon, and turned it against someone, and he unalived himself,
Yeah.
the whole crowd started cheering. I was
It
like,
was weird.
that was
I-
kind of
it was a
funny.
little strange.
Can I just say like a couple things?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're moving on.
No.
From,
No, let's go.
Okay.
Hear it.
So I was thinking, so when it's kind of revealed what happens to Henry as a kid and kind of what set him on this path and why he got infected by the mind flare, I was thinking like, okay, they might have like a redemption arc for him, kind of like Darth Vader.
I thought so
where
too.
he kind of redeems himself at the end,
Yeah.
and then he doesn't. He basically says to Will like,
Very happy
Double
about
I
it.
could have.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact quote, but basically like I could have turned against the mind flare, but I didn't want to.
Like, I know the truth.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
the
like,
dark side.
he agreed that Earth was kind of.
So I was thinking, okay, that's not where I would have gone with the story probably, but not every story needs to be Star Wars. Not
Correct.
every
Yep.
story needs to have like a redemption arc. And it did remind me of this scene. Have you guys ever seen Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
yeah.
Long
Anthony
time ago.
Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this scene where the FBI agent, Officer Starling, Jodie Foster, I'm pretty sure is the
Okay.
actress, like she's talking to Hannibal Lecter.
She's an alien.
What?
No, that's a different actor. Never mind.
There's no aliens in Silence of the Lambs.
No, I the actor. Never mind.
Oh, in Alien.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think
Sorry,
it's
you confused
What?
me. No,
Go ahead.
that's Sigourney Weaver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. But she's realizing how evil Hannibal Lecter is.
Okay.
And she's like, what happened to you that made you like this? Because she's thinking like there has to be like some psychological explanation. Something happened in Hannibal Lecter's childhood to make him evil like this.
Mhm.
That's the only explanation. And Hannibal Lecter's like, nothing happened to me, Officer Starling. I happened. You can't reduce me to a set of influences. You've given up good and evil for behaviorism, Officer Starling. You've got everybody in moral dignity pants, and nothing is ever anybody's fault. Look at me, Officer Starling. Can you stand and say, I'm evil? Am I evil, Officer Starling? So he's basically saying, like, you want to just give a psychological explanation to everything. I'm just evil.
Mm.
So I think that's kind of,
That's the
it
direction
reminds
to-
me of Henry, because it's like, yes, this horrible thing happened to him, and he could have chosen to be good. He could have chosen to resist, but he just chose to be evil instead.
Yeah.
And that's his choice, and he
Do you think it was out
deserves-
of fear though?
maybe at first.
Yeah.
But I think by the way he responded to Will, it seems like he could have chosen a different path, but he wants to be on this path of evil. So I think it's cool. I thought it was a great different direction that I didn't really expect for the character, given like what we know about his background.
I will say though, Henry did kind of get screwed over his entire childhood, because when he tried to help, we saw in season 5 when he tried to help that man in the cave,
Mm-hmm.
then he ends up getting infected by the mind flayer, and he takes out his mother, and then he gets sent to Dr. Brenner, and he keeps him as a pet, and everything is just like messed up for him.
But then he apparently goes to high school as well. I was confused
Oh, yeah.
by that.
Well, yeah, you gotta get high school.
Dr.
You
Brenner's
gotta
like-
have the experience.
I'm experimenting on you, but you
Right.
can go to school. It's
Maybe he
okay.
wanted him to be
I don't know,
bullied.
dude. I was confused by that. It
Yeah.
might be explained in the first shadow, but I saw it that now that you bring that up though,
Mhm.
that's a good point.
Mhm.
That's a good point. But do you mind if I share?
Go
I'll try to
for
make
it.
it as quick
Yeah,
as
yeah.
I can.
Take
just
your time.
her and I think we have very, very similar expectations for it. But for one, I didn't really think about this, but a lot of people wanted Eddie to be like to come back or something.
Nah.
I didn't really agree with that, but I was reading on this, and apparently in D&D, Vecna has like a right-hand man. You guys heard about that too?
Mm-hmm.
And what I think would have been cool, at the beginning of the season, Dustin is visiting Eddie's grave, maybe before or after he gets rocked. And the uncle or whoever it is that also likes, it was Eddie's uncle. In season 4, I just have to recall, did they retrieve Eddie's body? Did they bring it back to the right side up?
Not that I know
I
of.
thought it
leave
got
him.
left behind.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been cool if they had a moment where they're at the grave and the uncle is like really emotional, kind of says something about like how they didn't even really get to bury him. And then later on, he is slowly helping Vecna as just like a zombie, really. Like a zombie, really. But like, it's just like his vessel. Like, it's not really Eddie. He wouldn't say anything at all. It's just Eddie's body. And he's helping the Demogorgons abduct the children or whatever to bring them back.
So kind of like Billy, but not himself.
Exactly. So it's not really even Eddie anymore. Like, he wouldn't say anything. Like, there's nothing, but it's his body, okay? And this is relevant later. So he's kind of the one working with Vecna, like helping get the children or whatever.
Get the children.
Get the children. They're coming into the back door. And then what he would have, so instead of having like telekinesis, he would just have Vecna's ability with like the tentacles. Like, he would probably look very ill because he was like technically dead, but he had like the tentacle.
So he looked
whatever.
like Jonathan.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe with a little bit more meat on his bones, but he looked very like dead like you could tell that he was like kind of dead, but he had like Vecna's ability to like have the tentacles or whatever. So later on in the finale, I think kind of what you were saying, I think to build the tension up, it just felt like the Mind Flayer was still all the way in Dimension X. It wasn't even in the Upside Down, like getting into Earth. I felt like the fight should have been like in the Upside Down, slowly reaching into Hawkins. Like maybe at the very end, the Mind Flayer is like right in Hawkins, and like Planet X is slowly coming down, or Dimension X. And Will is in control of Demogorgons, because where were the Demogorgons in the finale? I was confused by that.
That's a good question.
Dead.
So
50 Kels took him out.
Right, of course. So Will is using the Demogorgons to turn on the giant kaiju of a Mind Flayer, which is gigantic, because they're going to need everything to take this thing down. Or maybe they should have scaled down what
They
the
should
thing
have,
looked like.
yeah.
But, so Will, he's using that. Kali is like maybe creating mirages for the Mind Flayer and like kind of tripping it up. Elle is, I think just like trying to stop the thing. I liked in season 3 when the Mind Flayer had like those little tentacles coming off of it. I think they could have brought that back. And the rest of the group, they're using like their fire bombs and their flamethrowers. Okay. So it's like reaching into Hawkins and they're like trying to push this thing back, but it's not working. And then it seems like they're about to lose. And then all of a sudden that giant boulder like flies in and slams into the Mind Flayer, and everyone like looks to the left. And all of a sudden it's like, it's Vecna. And it was like, I guess I should probably preface that like when he saw that memory, he kind of had a different view of it. He was like, oh my gosh, I've been controlled this whole time.
Where's Eddie?
So Eddie, well, I kind of messed up the order of how I explained this, but
okay.
So let's say that after Henry at this point sees the memory that the Mind Flayer is trying to hide from him, he actually like escapes with Eddie, and is like, oh my gosh, I've been controlled. And so he gets away or whatever. And then later on, Vecna comes back and then Eddie's with him, and they're kind of like attacking the Mind Flayer with everyone. And like,
And
I don't
then
know.
Joyce still kills Vecna.
Yes, exactly. So at the very end, Vecna, so this is a redemption arc basically for Vecna. He, there's a moment between him and Elle where he's like, we got to kill this, whatever. I'm not great at dialogue, but it's kind of like it's understood that like they need to kill him, and the only way to kill the Mind Flayer is to like rip its head off. I've been watching too much Demon Slayer, but
Yeah.
I think it would have been cool because I think that there should have been at least a little bit of sacrifice in here. I think that Elle and Vecna should have had a moment where they're side by side. They're using every last bit of their, like, this was actually Isabella's idea, so I got to give credit to her, but they're using their strength together to rip off the Mind Flayer's head, and it drains everything out of them. And slowly as they're doing it, like remember in season 3 when Elle is like closing the gate and she's bleeding everywhere, her eyes are bloodshot, she's screaming, like I wanted to see that kind of effort from her again. So like they're both using it, and maybe with Vecna, like as he's using his power, like the vines or whatever start breaking off and you start seeing a little bit more of Henry under there. Kind of like that scene when Kenobi like slices off
with Anakin.
Vader's helmet. Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
You know? And then so it basically drains them out. Elle is surrounded by her friends, like she dies. And then like maybe before that, Vecna, he's weak, he doesn't have anything left. And then Joyce comes over him.
No, don't.
Yeah. He's laying there
the
and
same
like
thing.
and then him and Joyce look at each other and he's like do it, like I'm ready, or I don't know, something like that. And then she goes and she decapitates him and then maybe Elle dies. And I think that I don't know. I just think
kind
that
of
would
take away
be-
from Joyce though, because she's so pissed off that like it was almost like putting him out of his what's the term?
Dude,
well, just
that
ending it. Yeah, I think
don't know.
that it still could have had that emotional weight to it. Like,
Perhaps.
you know, it was like out of revenge still, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it was like just ending it.
Yeah.
You know.
dude, when he was just like coughing blood
I like
and
that.
Joyce just staring at him for like a second, because I was like, they better,
I'm waiting
she
for
better.
this.
I
She
thought she
better
was gonna
do it.
like step back and watch him die,
Oh.
and I just saw her staring, and then she just slowly takes off that axe. I was like,
Yeah.
yes,
Joyce.
holy. Someone told me that there was too many chops. I was like, no, that was the perfect
No, it was
amount.
perfect.
It was Olivia.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Too many chops.
She's
Yeah.
like,
Because-
three max.
No, dude, because every chop there was a flashback, and it was
Yeah.
intense because
Yeah.
she was chopping away and ending it.
She's maybe
Like-
100 pounds too.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Right.
I don't know.
I think one of my favorite parts of the show was just the music. The music just ties me in so hard to it.
Yeah, it
and
was a good soundtrack for everything.
like the scene when Mike and Elle came together before she like dies. I thought that was a great scene.
Oh, we'll have to talk about that too.
And let's get into your thoughts. I thought Elle was actually dead, but we were talking about it the other night, and I saw some videos, and I believe she actually isn't.
I don't know why you would think she was actually dead after it's like basically shown that she's not dead.
Right.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I kind of wanted. I thought it was a good spot for her to sacrifice herself, but
I just didn't see it happen. If you don't see someone die,
Right.
like if it isn't explicitly shown that they died, there's a good chance they're not actually dead in shows. So I had a strong feeling that she wasn't actually dead.
or I like the idea that it was left up to us
yeah,
to make up in your
Yeah.
mind if she's
they
alive.
could have
or
done
not.
like an Inception thing. Yeah,
Right.
They kind of did, but they left hints that she didn't die.
yeah.
Like the hand, like Kali, her nose wasn't bleeding.
If they're going through the explanation, in my opinion, it's 90% certain she's not dead.
Sure.
Yeah. Because those machines there was a bunch of them. She would not have been able to use her power to meet Mike in her mind.
Yeah,
And then if she was using, in order to do that, she would have been bleeding, and her nose wasn't bleeding.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah,
also, I
I
think,
don't
like
know.
a hint. But what do you think?
Personally, I think it was just kind of like the weakest of the 5 seasons, in my opinion. I think I get caught up on volume 2 and then the finale. It didn't hit home for me. I think it had its really good moments. I think Will getting powers was great. I think Derek absolutely carried.
It was so fun.
But yeah, it wasn't like it
I
wasn't
loved 'em.
awful. Like, dude, I will say though, I kind of have a similar feeling of like what you may have felt with Game of Thrones. I
oh
don't
really?
know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe not as bad. I'll
Maybe not
say.
as
It was
bad.
not as bad.
No.
but I almost feel it, dude. You know?
okay. I can't solve that for you. Like,
No,
I
I
can't
know.
take
Just-
that away.
How did you get through it, Milo?
I just accepted that I'm probably going to be disappointed by any show.
Mm.
So I've become so
Took away your
jaded.
will.
Yeah,
Took away your hope.
I don't have much hope anymore
Yeah.
for shows. So I'm pleasantly
I was
surprised
gonna
when
say,
it was
yeah,
like
Milo.
Stranger Things wasn't
Wow.
terrible.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys.
And-
People change.
Here's the thing. I thought seasons 1 through 4 were absolutely fantastic. There's little things, but for 4 out of 5 seasons, you give me really, really good
Yeah.
stuff, and you still ended. The key point for me was they wrapped it up really well. I liked how they wrapped it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the difference between this and Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones took every single plot line
Yeah.
and gave it the worst possible ending.
Yeah.
Like they screwed up every single character plot line
Yeah.
in the ending.
Quickly.
Yes. It was horrible.
No, that's true. That's
This is like not even in the
Not
same
even
league.
close.
Yeah.
Because Stranger Things.
okay. I'm sorry. I should have brought it up.
Oh, look
Seasons 1
what you
through
did
4.
to him.
I know he's all
No,
upset.
that's why I'm saying I'm not.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna. I can't argue against that if you feel
Yeah.
dissatisfied by
Yeah.
the ending. I think objectively though, it's not in the same league
Yeah.
of endings.
No,
as
no,
Game of
I
Thrones.
get it. I think I just like I feel for the past couple of days I've kind of just been like uneasy. I'm just like
Yeah. Yeah,
didn't quite hit home with me.
yeah.
It's disappointing because it is my I would say 1 through 4.
It's my favorite.
This is my favorite show, live action. I'd
Yeah.
say.
I'm in love with it.
Might as well marry it.
So
And you got to think too. I mean, for me, Stranger Things, it was going up and up and up, and there was a slight decline, but then it still went up at the end. And
I feel
I'm happy
similar.
with that.
I feel similar to that, where it's just like the momentum was there, and then the first and second volume were like okay, and then I don't know. As a whole, I do like how it ended, but if they didn't wrap it up with like the characters like that, I don't think I would have enjoyed it. But
The ending
I thought-
D&D scene was amazing.
yes,
Oh, dude,
yeah,
it's
that was
perfect.
really good.
It
I
was
will-
so
I love it.
sad.
Yeah.
I figured that
That's
Elle
how
was
the-
gonna die. I
Mhm.
really thought she was going to die, but
Mhm.
then we kind of saw that she like kind of didn't die. But
Yeah.
I think I had it in my mind that like she was gonna sacrifice herself either way, because Earth cannot be. Earth can't have supers, basically.
Yeah.
Like it's just not really like possible. It was
Yeah.
never gonna work with her and Mike,
hmm
where she has like these abilities and people know about it. Like people don't keep quiet about those things really.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know.
I think it was good that they kind of cut all loose ends or whatever. Like Callie, she was gone.
Get her out.
What happened to
Take
all
her
the
out.
pregnant women? Did they get sucked
They
into the
probably
vortex too?
died. They were
Oh,
all
yeah.
dying anyways.
I guess so.
Oh yeah, all those pregnant women.
But-
Jeez.
I thought that was kind of weird. But Callie probably died. I mean, she definitely died. Will obviously can't access the hive mind, so his powers are gone. Elle's, gone, and everything else from the Upside Down is done. So,
Do you
I it
guys
was a
think
good-
that Will kind of got the short end of the stick at the end?
What do you mean?
Like everyone had a nice ending, and then Will's ending was just kind of like.
Well,
He's like, we'll go
independent.
somewhere where he's accepted. 'Cause
Oh,
he's not
Oh,
accepted.
no, I'm sorry,
two-
not Will. Mike.
Mike?
I'm sorry, Mike. Yes,
The two. Wait, what happened with Mike? He
Mike.
was just
Mike.
sad?
Storyteller.
Everyone else had like a good, happy ending, and Mike's ending was like, well,
Had,
No, he's
had
writing the
Eleven
story.
actually been dead, I think he would have had a kind of disappointing ending.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't think she's dead.
Yeah,
because
he's got
he
hope.
believes it.
He's got faith.
Yeah.
He's a storyteller.
Yeah.
So
He's
it-
like the heart of he was like the heart of the party. they
Yeah, but he
said.
was still like angsty while he was typing. I could feel the angst.
one other thing I'll say, then let's rank the seasons and then we'll do the quick character tier list. But
quick.
we'll do
That's
the
what I was gonna say.
tier
I
list.
don't know
Skim
how
through
this is
the
gonna be
extras.
quick.
So I really, really, really love how no matter your age, if you kind of grew up like riding bikes as a kid and playing outside, like Stranger Things pulled you into that mindset, especially seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Of just like, I don't know, just brings back memories of like when we would be riding our bikes around, just doing whatever, getting into trouble. And I just loved how it brought the child out of you, the music, everything. And then how they just wrapped it up with they started with playing Dungeons and Dragons. They finished with what they loved doing. And then Mike looks back at the next generation playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And he smiles like he's like sad, because it is a sad thing, dude. Leaving your childhood behind, when you think back to like, dang, like I remember when summers we didn't have to work, we did all these things. Now we're adults, we're pushing our 30s. And it's like sad to look back, but Mike was sad, but he was happy because he knew that they were going to enjoy like Dungeons and Dragons as kids, and they were going to start their adventure. So
shout out Mike.
let's get into ranking the seasons here. Who wants to start?
I think. Can we all agree that the first season's
Yes,
best?
first season's the
Is it
best.
the best.
I think it has to
I
Yeah.
be.
think so. Yeah.
It's just like the most Stranger Things
Do you have
to me.
a different
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
I was surprised by this. Season 3 got the worst ratings of the
one?
of the
Season
5
3 was
Is
fun.
that with
what
Argyle?
happens?
No, that's 4.
Oh,
at the
That's
Starcourt Mall.
It's a lot sillier.
Oh, dude,
Steve's
never
really
mind.
good.
That
goes
one's
in the
actually my favorite.
basement or whatever.
With Billy.
That was your favorite?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Billy's.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, I
It's a
know.
really good season.
I was surprised that it was the worst rated of them.
I might actually say that was my favorite because I loved Billy's character.
I
like,
think
yeah.
if we're taking out
was so
nostalgia, I think season 3 is my favorite because I
Okay.
liked Billy, and also it was 2019 when that one came out. We were all
Mhm.
watching it with
Yeah,
like
we
our
watched it
cousins and
together.
everything. We watched the whole like 1, 2, and then we finished up 3 with everyone. So it kind of has that like
Yeah.
that feel for it. So I would say that 3 is like it's kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean. You know,
Okay.
like objectively, Lord of the Rings is better, but I prefer Pirates of the Caribbean.
Fair.
I think objectively season 1 is better, but I just like season 3 more.
Because season 1,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
just you have no idea what's going
I
on.
accept you. You know.
I just want to make
you
sure.
know. I accept you.
I just want to
all
make
your
sure that
flaws,
we're still family.
your many flaws.
okay, hold on.
Yeah, Milo, save it for later.
Yeah, season 1, it's just it literally the first like within the first 5 minutes it just pulls you in.
Yeah,
You're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
You have no idea what's happening. You discover what's happening. I think season 3 was a lot of fun. I thought with the Starcourt Mall, and then you introduce Robin. You get Murray in there. Well, he's from season 2.
Yeah.
The Russian. You got the whole Russian plot.
Mm-hmm.
You have this the Scoop DeVille crew with Erica. Erica steps up. She's a great character.
She was very funny
Steve.
as well.
Dustin and Steve really hit it off as like the dynamic duo.
Yeah.
And then
I
would
like
say
the giant mind flare, dude. Like
yeah.
that. I liked that form of the mind flare more than season 5. It just seemed like so scary, and it was made of like
Dust.
dead bodies.
Yeah.
And like
Oh, you know,
yeah,
yeah.
and the
you're
third
right,
one, yeah.
Goop.
And it's got like the tentacles on it. Like it was really actually terrifying. And I just
And then I would vote season 4 then for my next one.
yeah. So we're at 1, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
1, 3, 4,
Yeah.
and then 2, and then 5.
Oh, you think that the 5? Yeah, okay.
What
I think
what was
overall-
season 2's main.
The Mind Flayer infiltrates Will,
Oh,
and he's spying. You have Sam, the
Sam,
superhero, or
Oh,
they call
that's
him
right,
Sam,
yeah.
the
Bob.
Bob. Thank
Yeah.
you,
But Sam.
Bob,
Samwise.
who's
Samwise
dating
Bob.
Joyce.
Yep.
The Demogorgons are introduced, like the Demodogs,
Yep.
in the lab.
The giant gate is still
Okay.
open. That's why everything is still going on. So that's when Elle
Mm-hmm.
has to go down, and she like closes the gate. She's like levitating at the end.
Yeah.
You got the
She kinda-
the tunnels that Will
Okay.
creates.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's jump into this quick then. So we have the character rankings for Stranger Things. We have tier S through F.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Henry,
S tier.
Yeah, I mean,
That has to be S tier.
wait. I guess it's hard to start because I guess we have to see who's all here. But yeah, throw him in S, and maybe we can adjust him later.
You don't think Henry, the pretty much main villain, is an S tier?
Well, the main
Well,
villain
is-
should have
how do
been
you
the
go
mind
up?
flare. But
Whoa.
Is he the main villain or is Vecna the main villain? Like which version?
Right.
Oh, that's just Henry from.
Because there's
Vecna's
another
down there,
picture
too.
of
He looks like
Vecna down there.
Ultron.
Okay.
there, dude.
Wherever, I think they're just in the same spot. They are the same
yes.
person.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Alexi.
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 It's
I
like a
would
B
go
character or
B.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, B
He
or
was a
C.
good
He was
one.
funny, but that's. I mean, he had a role.
Yeah.
Okay. This dude,
I don't
he
know.
got.
D.
He didn't do
Yeah,
anything
D.
really. Yeah. They try to find Eddie.
Argyle's a B.
Okay. He was funny.
He was a very funny character.
This dude's an F. No
Yeah.
one likes him.
Nobody
No.
likes that guy.
The whole crew was that
Dr.
whole
Brenner.
season.
Dr.
was bad.
Brenner.
He's like a B or an A, dude. I don't know.
I'd say A.
Yeah, he's like an
Yeah,
A.
he was a main-
contributes a lot.
Yeah.
That's an A.
What is that?
Demidog or Demogorgon, I
Yeah.
guess.
Semi dog.
Demidog.
It's a
I don't
pupper.
know. C.
I don't. Okay, I think with these sort of things, they can't be higher
D.
than C.
A D. Okay.
I think C is the ultimate cap for things that don't like the
the
dude.
orcs.
Oh my gosh, the orcs. Yeah, nothing can be better than that. If anything's above a main-ish character, it just doesn't make sense then.
Hear me out. Derek is an S because he was introduced in the final season and carried, dude.
Yes.
He,
S tier.
I don't vote S.
You
There's
really
no,
don't-
He's an A.
I think he's an A as well.
Really?
I love him, but I think
he had
he's
one
an A.
season to impress and he killed it. Our audience literally started clapping when he said that. I saw other videos of other movie theaters clapping when he flips off Vecna.
Yeah,
He's
it's
like,
great.
suck my fat one.
It's great.
My
I just
initial
he doesn't do
instinct
much.
is S, but I'll make a deal with you guys.
It's a deal.
A.
All right.
I
It's
have
fine.
my
It's
reasoning,
fine.
but all right, let's
It's
toss
fine.
him an A.
Put him in A.
Very good job though.
I don't Oh, that's the Russian dude.
What's his
I don't
name?
know. He's a C, I guess.
Yeah, that's about a C.
He helps Hopper escape. Yeah.
He's
Yep.
the guy from Game of Thrones. I forget his name. Oh, Fred. Rest in peace. Probably a D.
Yeah. I didn't like him.
No.
Yeah,
I'm glad he's gone.
I'd even go F.
Really? Dang.
Yeah, Luke cheered when he died.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is dark.
Jonathan, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
B.
he's a B.
Jonathan, man, he was kind of the most disappointing character
Jonathan needs
out of
a
all of the
multivitamin.
main cast. I think he was the most disappointing.
I was also disappointed
I'd put him in C
that
or B.
the love triangle just kind of fell apart. Like
I
nothing
vote
ever
B.
happened. We can put him in B. That's fine.
Yeah,
He's definitely better than that guy.
He needs more nutrients.
Yeah.
he
Choice
does.
is an
He
A.
needs
Yep.
vitamin C.
I'm gonna put her in A
Mrs.
or put her in
Wheeler.
A. I know Mrs. Wheeler.
Oh yeah,
She's a
She's
B.
a B.
Yeah.
yeah, because she like at first for seasons 1 through 4 she's useless.
So Milo, what did you think about how she was doing damage to the Demogorgon with a wine glass?
Yeah, that was so frustrating.
It's consistent.
melee,
It
you're
was
right.
so
weapons.
frustrating.
This
Oh
guy's
my
a
gosh.
freaking D, dude. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
And it, yeah, we can keep going. Yeah, that guy sucked.
Billy.
Billy.
Oh, he's an A, dude. He's got to
yeah,
be an A.
Billy's great.
Bill-
Great
awesome.
villain. Great villain.
Is he better? Yeah, he is better than Jonathan for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, Johnny boy.
Bob.
I'll put him in B.
B.
fair.
He did a
Yeah.
very good job. He helped find Hopper,
Mm-hmm.
and he just had a brutal death though.
Yeah, that was tough.
He's a better Samwise Gamgee.
Oh, the
This is a
dad.
oh yeah. Put him in.
I don't know.
F.
Put him in F, dude.
F,
I hate
yeah.
that guy too.
Pointless.
She
Just
flirts with Steve.
Yeah.
F.
I don't
Checks
know.
out Billy.
She doesn't
I
do
don't know, she's a-
anything.
She's
No.
an F, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Chrissy.
Chrissy's a C.
She's a C.
No, I think
mean,
she's
she's
a
probably
D.
a B, but what?
Yeah,
Dude,
she
she has-
doesn't.
that
do
was so
anything,
bogus.
no. She just gets wrecked.
Yeah, she does get right. Let's put her in
Like
C.
she's
Chrissy,
just
wake
as important
up.
as she is to like Barb. Barb and her are on the same level.
No, Barb's
Barb.
below an F.
Barb is
no, no,
yeah,
it's
whatever.
Barb.
Put another category called
but they
Barb.
neither of them did anything. They just got killed.
Well, Chrissy, her death like meant more.
Okay, fine.
Put her in
She'll-
C. Put her in C.
All right, I'll put her in C.
The mom. I don't know.
Oh, Dustin's
Oh,
mom.
Dustin's mom. She's a D.
F.
D.
I mean, she doesn't do anything, guys.
Oh, Dusty.
All right. What do you think, Milo?
Sure.
D.
D.
Or C.
C. Really. Just put her. In
Well, we had a couple D's.
She's not an objectively bad character.
Yeah.
She's just not super
The-
impactful.
Oh, these guys are
Sure.
funny.
Deputy.
This guy's so.
He
funny.
was funny. I'll put him in the same as C.
C,
Yeah,
yeah.
like he's the same as the
C is
Russian
good.
guy.
Yeah.
Like he adds to the story, but then
Dr.
Dr.
K.
K.
I don't know. I wasn't.
She's a C.
C or D. I wasn't super impressed with her character.
at first I was,
C.
and then nothing
C.
happened with her.
Yeah. C's valid.
Yeah. She plays a more important role than these people.
Whatever happened to this guy?
He died.
Doctor. He died?
Yeah.
No, he was
think
just left
so.
in the bunker in season 4.
Really?
Didn't
Yeah.
they leave him to die?
No.
Thought he died.
He's a.
He's obviously not.
I would put-
Well,
important.
whatever. He's a.
I'd
B?
put a B.
Yeah, I'd
He-
give him B.
He did
He
a
does
good
a
job.
lot.
He helped L.
Oh, Eddie.
I'm putting him S.
No.
No, dude,
Yes.
he can't be S.
He's,
you can't.
He's A.
Dude,
He's
you
just
can't
as
put
good
Derek
as Billy.
in A and Eddie in S.
Eddie
Eddie
and
was an
Billy are
amazing
pretty much in the
character.
He was an
same.
amazing. Put him in A.
He
Put him in
quotes Lord of the Rings.
Well,
He
the whole show
sacrificed
does.
himself to literally save everyone. Without Eddie, all of our favorite people would be dead.
Everyone wanted him to come back.
That you could say the same thing about Billy
I
though.
put him
If
in A.
Billy didn't
I put him in
sacrifice himself
I'll
in
put
the
He's
mall.
not an
Billy in
S tier.
But
A.
you can't love Billy as much. No, you could. I don't know. They're
Yeah, you
both
can.
good.
I do love Billy's. I love Billy more.
They're to me they're the same character
He has to be in at least an A.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
an A.
Yeah.
He's the same character as who?
as
As
Billy.
Billy.
He's a
What?
totally
Like
different
they do
character,
the
but
same
it's-
amount in the show.
no,
Okay.
dude.
Like they both have a huge role in what they do, like for a specific moment, and then
Okay.
it's kind of done.
Erica's an A.
Yeah, she's funny.
Put her.
All
Dude,
right.
she does in the third episode
That's
of
fine.
season. She
That's
does a
fine.
good
Dude.
job.
You can't spell America without Erica. Like that was such a
Fair.
sassy.
Free
Fair.
ice
She's
cream
very funny.
for life.
She's just so funny.
Her and Derek together would have
Dustin,
been really
he's-
funny.
He's an S.
S.
Yeah,
Yes.
get
You
him
You gotta
up
put all the
there.
kids in S.
Dustin
all the
might
mains.
just be the best of all of them though, because he's
Who
the smartest
on
and he's the
Earth
funniest.
Is this?
Is that Nancy?
No.
No.
I have no idea who that is. F. Toss her an F.
Goodness,
I don't know who
it
that
don't
looks,
know who
is.
that
it looks
is.
like Nancy in a sense, but I don't think it is.
Is there another picture of Nancy on here?
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
Right there.
Okay, I don't know who this person is. This chick is a part of the Kali crew.
Yeah.
She can go in F.
F.
The whole crew sucked.
Dude,
Holly.
Holly, she's like a B,
B,
probably.
yeah.
She
She was a good
lot.
actor. She
I
did a
thought
good job.
She
She
did
did.
well. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hopper, get him an S.
Get
Get
him
him
an
up
S.
there.
Toss him an S.
The amount of
Joyce,
times he tried
drive,
to like,
Joyce.
sacrifice himself is crazy.
This guy, I don't know. C or
D.
Yeah,
He was
D.
annoying.
Yeah.
He was. He was very annoying.
Barb.
F. Get her out of here.
S. No, yeah. F.
Poor Barb.
See you,
Poor
Barb.
Barb.
She didn't do anything. Nancy, this isn't you. And then she dies.
Fun
That's all
fact: she was the first one to croak.
Yeah, that's true.
Croak. Oh, the
She
bully.
was mean. Yeah,
She
put her
was
in.
mean. Put her in F.
Yeah,
It was funny when she
L
got cracked in the
destroyed
face.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is Argyle's
Is that
friend.
Elle's mom? Oh.
Argyle's
What?
friend. What is?
Oh wait, is it?
Jane?
Oh, it might actually be. I thought you were
Oh.
joking.
No,
it looks
I
like
feel
a
like
dude.
she'd be sitting in the
Oh
chair.
yeah, that.
That looks like a dude. Oh, it is. Wait, no, or is it the
I
caretaker?
think that's.
Is it the caretaker? Just toss her an F if we don't know who she is. That's my reasoning. Yeah, that's the caretaker of Elle's mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. F.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She
I
didn't
mean,
do
she's
anything.
probably not, but it's okay.
But she didn't
She
do
doesn't
any-
do much.
Yeah.
This guy's.
He could be.
I mean, he does
D.
contribute a lot, so he's probably a C. Actually,
Sure,
he's actually a good
Sure.
villain.
and he quotes Roman. So there you go.
There you
Sure.
go.
Lucas, get him up there.
S.
Yeah.
Toss Max an S.
I feel like that would need its own tier list,
Yeah.
like just the kids, but I don't know.
Max.
Max.
S.
S.
She did great in season 5.
Max.
Maxine.
F. He's part of the crew.
Yep.
Mike, get him up there.
Nobody likes the Kali crew.
No, dude. It's just what it was. I didn't hit.
Yeah.
Isn't he a bodybuilder? That dude in the crew.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's in here.
Flare,
Mind Flare.
definitely an A. I mean, in season 2,
Mhm.
definitely an A.
Yeah, but it changes.
season
Brandon,
5.
and then he sucks.
Bro,
Should we go a B
Toss him
then?
in a-
Compromise.
Sure.
yeah, B's good.
He was.
I think that's
They
the
nerfed
highest.
him.
Like
They
a
nerfed
creature
him and they
can
nerfed
go,
the
though.
upside down.
Mr. Cleric.
Cleric, he's
Put him in A.
Dude, I'm putting us, but yeah, go ahead. It makes more sense in an A.
Mr.
but
Schmookums.
Yeah, Schmookums.
he's him and Mr. Wheeler are like my.
He
favorite
is like the
characters.
most helpful though throughout the season.
Yeah, he teaches. He taught all the kids like
Yeah.
everything to help them solve
Right.
everything.
So we got to put Mr. Whatsit,
Henry
Vecna,
and one.
Henry, and one all win.
Mr. Whatsit can go
S.
in C. He wasn't my favorite. Henry was way better than Mr.
creepy.
Whatsit.
They're all the same character though.
I know, but it's a different
No,
appearance.
dude,
a different.
no. It's
It
just
doesn't
Henry.
matter. Yeah, it's
Henry
just-
is Vecna.
They're all
They
one character.
yeah.
It's all the
Fine.
same, dude.
Fine.
No, yeah.
Henry one, Vecna.
Well,
Sure.
they had different
Mr.
names.
Whatsit.
No, it's
We'll
the
just
same
all say
person.
It's the same.
This
Is that Erica's? or-
No, that's Max's
therapist.
therapist.
Oh,
Yeah.
She doesn't do
she's an
anything.
F.
F.
She lets people die. She didn't help them.
Yep.
She also-
Murray, get him an S.
Yeah, put him in S.
I like
S.
Murray.
I think he might be
Children,
A.
children.
A.
I
What do you
think he
think,
might
Milo?
be.
Really? I think he's an S.
I think he's probably he's just as important as he is of Joyce. I don't
You really
think,
think
he's
S
an
or A,
S.
Milo?
I don't put him above Eddie.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Really?
Eddie did a lot
Oh, well,
more than
I do, but that's
Yeah.
Murray did, in a sense.
I don't know. I don't think he's quite S.
I like Nancy. I know you guys don't like Nancy.
No, I love her.
I thought you did.
She's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get her an
I
S.
think she's
Oh.
an S. Yeah,
oh,
for sure.
Really?
Put her in
I
S.
thought you
Yeah.
guys, I thought you guys didn't like her.
I never said I don't like Nancy.
But Nancy's a great
Nance.
character.
Who is this guy?
Eddie's dad or Billy's dad. F.
Oh yeah, F. He sucks.
This guy, he gets
Yeah,
cracked
D.
over a lake. Yeah.
He had a
Gets
cool
cracked
death.
over a lake.
Sure,
Snapped
we'll give
in
him,
half.
We'll
He
give
does
him
the same
D.
as that guy.
So did we
Yep.
figure out who this is?
I don't know. There's that looks like it's a locker. It might be someone from Henry's flashback. That might be the young Joyce, but I don't know. We're just gonna
She
put
looks
this person in
tan
F.
skin though.
Yeah, I don't know
I-
if she's
I don't know.
white.
I
We'll
don't
put
know
her
who
in
it
F
is.
because we don't know.
Robin is
Robin A.
Yeah,
A.
she's an A.
Yeah.
Steve, put him in S.
Yeah, Steve
Put him up
has to
there.
be an S.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve and Dustin should be at the top of the
Yeah,
top.
they should.
Yeah. They kind of made the show. Along with like 11.
All right. This
Of
is
course.
Lucas's mom. She doesn't do anything.
F.
F.
Both of his parents.
This
in F.
general dude, he was mean.
D
put him in
at best. Yeah.
He still contributed to the
All
plot.
right, all right. We'll put him in D. Put him in D.
His shotgun did a little something to the demo
Max's
cover.
mom, she didn't take care of Max.
Yeah, put her in F.
Fair enough.
Oof.
We don't condone
She's
that.
a bad mother.
Take care of your
Oh,
children.
Susie.
Dude,
Susie's
great.
I'll
She's
put
a
her
B.
in B.
That
yeah.
song that her and Dustin did was
So
dude. That song
funny.
will get stuck in
People
my head.
didn't like
someday.
that scene.
Such a
dude.
good
Really?
scene.
Yeah, that,
Such
I
a
think
good
that's
scene.
why
It was cringe, but it was
hated.
funny, man.
Dude, it was
So
perfect.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
Oh, is this the woman in the?
This
assembly?
is Dustin's mom. Who was that other lady?
No, look, that's not Dustin's mom.
She seems like someone in the assembly. Put her in F.
I think that's one of the teachers or something. Because we already did Dustin's mom.
Okay. Well, no importance.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mr. Wheeler.
He was funny, dude.
I want to put him at least B.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Dude,
Sure.
He's so funny.
his lines.
Sure.
He was the most. He had no idea what was going on.
Yeah,
He was so
He was
oblivious.
totally forgotten about in season 5.
Oh, that's Erica's friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
D.
Yeah. Huh?
Who she
Indeed.
stabs with like the syringe.
And I told you to eat your damn cake.
Yeah.
Pie.
Pie.
That's right.
Whoops. Cut it out. All right. This guy, I don't know, D or F.
Yeah.
Oh, this was the
Boss.
boss. Yeah.
Nancy's
He,
boss.
a D. He had some part. He turned into a glob, dude.
Yeah. Oh, this is
Oh, that was
Steve's friend.
Steve's
F.
buddy.
F,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was
Guy was
annoying
a
the whole time.
jag.
This guy pees his
bully.
pants.
Put him
Oh
in
yeah,
F.
he
I mean,
he
he's
broke
probably
his
an-
arm, right?
Yeah, he's probably an F.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Same
this
with
guy.
that kid.
Yeah, he was.
Vecna obviously in the S.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the new Vecna look is so
Yeah.
much
Looks
better.
so
Did
good.
a lot better.
Yeah. I wonder why they changed it.
Vicky.
B, C, C.
C at
Yeah,
best.
C.
Yeah, because she helped at the end, but not much. F.
Oh,
This
That's
dude.
Eddie's
in
uncle.
Friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
We'll get him up
Well,
there.
Put him in S.
Yep. Will having superpowers was really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Big fan of
Yuri.
that. He was funny, but
Kinda was
maybe
funny.
D.
C. I'd
or
say
D.
C.
Yeah, put him
Yeah.
in C.
He's right up there with the Russian guy that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young Henry.
Toss him in S.
Sure. I guess it doesn't matter where you put him, really.
It doesn't really matter.
All right. Mr. Sinclair. It doesn't do anything. F.
F.
Same with that guy. He
This
was annoying.
dude, he turned into a blob.
Yeah, he did. That was gross. L,
11.
she's
Put her in
S.
S.
Yeah.
S.
Just taking control. Oh, that.
Oh, I hate that guy.
The Terminator
he shot
guy.
my boy Alexi.
Yeah.
He's probably like
He's probably a D.
C.
C or D. I'm okay with
Maybe
either.
D, because he
D.
at least was badass, but that's kind of it.
Yeah. Oh,
This
she
is the
was creepy.
chick that Billy
Billy
goes over to.
infiltrates.
She's a
F.
D.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Glad we're all in agreement here.
yeah. I mean,
This dude was
lower.
funny.
so funny.
I'll give him a C.
C. Yeah.
Which guy?
He always tries to get dates with Nancy.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's funnier in the commercials than he is in the actual show. For
Which
like Target.
commercials? Oh, for Target.
This is Jane's mom.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's James Bond.
She's
I don't know,
like-
C.
Sure, we'll put her in C.
She.
What is it? 3 to the left.
And
Butterfly. Rainbow.
Collie. She can be a.
At most.
She redeemed.
At most B.
She
Yeah,
kind of.
let's do a B.
Yeah.
At
I
most.
suppose.
She saves L.
She has a big part in the end for sure.
Yeah.
She'd be like the highest with Jonathan.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our tier, our S list here, really quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Let me zoom out here.
There we go.
All right. So we have all of the Henry / Vecnas. We got Steve, Will. Let me put him over here. Dustin, Hopper, Lucas, Nancy, Max, L, and Mike. I don't know
Yeah.
how to.
Put Hopper number 1.
Really?
Wow.
What do you guys think? Who do you think is the best character? out of
Steve.
Dustin and Steve.
I think Steve, then Dustin.
it? Okay.
I don't
And then
know.
Hopper.
11,
Well, actually, I think
11's got to be up there. She's kind of the whole point of the show. I would
think
say
actually,
her.
I think Steve and then Hopper, but we can put Dustin.
Where's
That's fine.
L?
I
fine
mean,
with
the
me.
duo is great, but they're not necess. I mean, they are main characters, but they're not necessarily main characters. I don't know.
Yeah. I think for me, it would probably be Hopper, 11, Steve.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I like that Hopper 11.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 11 ultimately is the face of the show.
Yeah.
I think she would have to be in the first spot, but that's just me.
Yeah. Well, I kind of agree with that top 4.
That's solid. And then Vecna shortly after, and Will.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with the list.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Beautiful.
Man, that's a sad thing to think about, though. Stranger Things.
It's over.
I saw you
It's
post
done.
that on your story.
Dude.
Yeah, Luke was in his feels this morning.
Oh, really?
I get so hooked on the clips with the music, dude. It just pulls me in so fast. That's
Yeah.
me with like YouTube Shorts. It's just Stranger Thing clips. Any final thoughts you guys want to give the listeners for your final thoughts to closing Stranger Things?
Great show overall. Nothing. I mean, I was pretty surprised at the end. 11 was a little obvious, but the way that everything kind of came together was just a great feel good ending. So no complaints.
Yeah.
Like major complaints.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great show. There's a lot of like nostalgia, a lot of good memories with watching with the cousins and my sister. My sister Gigi actually introduced me to the show.
Oh, cool.
So shout out to Gigi. But yeah, so I don't know. It's a great show.
One more thing I would like to add is, like I said it before, but the characters all overcoming something. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, I mean, I had my complaints about season 5, but I'm glad that it at least ended exactly how I think it should have, with Joyce killing Vecna and then everyone kind of having their happy ending. So,
I still love the show. I will be rewatching it for the 5th time because every time a new season comes out, I rewatch it. So like season 1 I've seen 4 times already, and season 2. But I'll for sure rewatch it, and I'll rewatch it again down the road again. So if you have not seen Stranger Things and you watch this, everything's spoiled. If you have seen it, go watch it again. Fantastic. 2 thumbs up. I'm happy with it. I'm sad it's over though. But that's a good place to wrap it up. Everyone, thank you for listening and tuning in. God bless you guys. Have an amazing day. And as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. This is the Campfire Counts podcast.
Team Barb.
Bam.
Barb's an S tier. I'm changing my mind.
Babe. Mrs. Wheeler.